What's love got to do with it? Developing for the love or for the money?
While creating a game can be fun and exciting, I'd be lying if I said it's not time-consuming and a lot of hard work. No matter if you're just looking to become a game artist, designer, producer, developer, or all of the above, each of these areas of expertise requires an intense amount of work, training, and practice to be proficient in. That being said, before you spend weeks, months, or years working towards mastering these skills, you need to first ask yourself, do I plan on doing this for the love or for the money? I know some of you may be saying to yourself, can it be both? Well, the answer is yes and no. Yes, as in the fact that making money doing something you're passionate about should be something all of us strive to be doing in life. Contrary to popular belief, there's nothing wrong with getting paid to do what you love and are passionate about. Day-to-day life is hard enough as it is. Begrudgingly dragging yourself to work day after day to a job you can't stand makes it that much harder. Which brings us to the reason it can and can't be both. If you're planning on making a career, or at the very least selling your games and making money off them, you need to not only be passionate about it, but also commit to it. The game industry is lucrative, but also very competitive. There's a pretty big difference between putting out a game that your friends and family like and are proud of, than a game that meets the demanding standards of today's consumers or publishers. To further complicate the matter, when you're working with a team of artists and developers, they need to know where you stand. In most cases, each individual on an indie game team sinks both their time, resources, and their money into the project they're developing. A project that could take a few months or several years. Whenever you're planning on committing that much of your time and resources into something, it's extremely important to make sure the people you're counting on to help produce this product share the same commitments. You need to ask yourself, what does success look like for me? When you're just learning and starting out, this question isn't as important. You should just have fun learning and developing, seeing if this is something you really enjoy doing or want to commit to. However, after at least the first year of getting into game design and development, this is a question you need to ask yourself and answer. If your plan is to one day make video games full-time, no matter how passionate you are about game development, you're doing it for the money also. Keep in mind you'll inevitably need revenue coming in to support you or your family. If your plan is to get a job in the industry as an artist, animator, designer, developer, or producer, no matter how much you enjoy your work, you're doing it for the money also. Not only that, but you need to primarily spend your time creating production-quality assets, animation, code, or documentation. Creating a complete game should be secondary in this case. But maybe it's just something you do on the side for fun, after school or work, with no plans on releasing or showing off your games to anyone outside your friends or family. If that's the case, your outlook on creating your game will be totally different. Most likely, you'll put far less time into building or creating your game since there's no immediate need or expectation. Whatever your reason is, this is a question only you can answer. But remember, don't just play, create.